Elisa Lam, a 21-year-old student from Vancouver, embarked on a solo adventure in January 2013. She dreamt of exploring California, her blog filled with aspirations and youthful excitement. Los Angeles, with its vibrant energy, was her first stop. Little did she know, this journey would take a sinister turn. Elisa checked into the Cecil Hotel, a budget-friendly option in downtown LA. It seemed a harmless choice, a temporary haven for a young traveler. The Cecil, however, held a dark past, a history whispered in hushed tones. Elisa, perhaps oblivious to its grim reputation, settled into her room. She continued to post online, sharing snippets of her adventures with friends and family. Her cheerful demeanor in these posts masked the unsettling events about to unfold. Elisa's online presence, once a window into her travels, would soon become a crucial piece in the puzzle of her disappearance. The Cecil Hotel, a towering structure in downtown Los Angeles, was far from an ordinary hotel. Its imposing facade concealed a history marred by tragedy and despair. Over the decades, the Cecil had become a haven for transients, a place where secrets lingered in the air. Murders, suicides, and unexplained deaths had stained its history, earning it a chilling nickname, the Hotel Death. Serial killers, drawn to the hotel's anonymity, had walked its halls. Richard Ramirez, the notorious Night Stalker, reportedly resided within the Cecil's walls during his reign of terror. Another infamous killer, Jack Unterweger, also found refuge within the hotel. The Cecil's connection to such darkness was undeniable, its history a macabre tapestry woven with violence and despair. On January 31, 2013, Elisa Lam vanished. She missed her checkout time, her belongings still in her room. Concern quickly morphed into alarm. The LAPD launched an investigation, but Elisa seemed to have vanished without a trace. Days turned into weeks, hope dwindling with each passing moment. Then a breakthrough, or perhaps a descent into a deeper enigma, emerged. The LAPD released chilling elevator footage from the day Elisa disappeared. The video showed Elisa behaving erratically inside the elevator. She pressed multiple buttons, peered in and out of the elevator, and gestured wildly in the empty space. The footage, both eerie and heartbreaking, sparked a frenzy of speculation. Was Elisa suffering a mental breakdown? Was she being pursued by an unseen assailant? The elevator footage, instead of providing answers, only deepened the mystery. Section 4. Whispers in the Dark. Theories and Speculations. The internet, abuzz with the unsettling footage, became a breeding ground for theories. Some speculated that Elisa's erratic behavior pointed to a drug-induced psychosis. Others, pointing to the Cecil's dark history, whispered about malevolent spirits and supernatural forces. Theories involving stalkers and foul play also circulated, fueled by the hotel's reputation and Elisa's vulnerable state. Mental illness, a tragic but plausible explanation, was considered. Elisa had a history of bipolar disorder, and some believed her disappearance might be linked to a manic episode. However, the lack of a concrete motive and the strangeness of the elevator footage left many unconvinced. The supernatural theories, while easily dismissed by some, held a certain chilling allure, especially given the Cecil's history. Section 5. A gruesome discovery tragedy at the Cecil Hotel. Weeks after Elisa's disappearance, a horrifying discovery shocked the world. Guests at the Cecil Hotel began complaining about low water pressure and a foul taste coming from their taps. Maintenance workers investigating the issue made a gruesome find. Elisa Lam's body was discovered inside one of the hotel's rooftop water tanks. The news sent shockwaves through the public. The mystery of her disappearance had transformed into a tragedy, but the questions surrounding her death were far from answered. How did Elisa end up in a sealed water tank? The tanks were notoriously difficult to access, located on a secured rooftop. Had someone placed her there, or had she climbed into the tank herself? The autopsy report offered little clarity. It ruled Elisa's death as an accidental drowning, citing bipolar disorder as a contributing factor. However, many questions remained unanswered, leaving a lingering sense of unease.